I haven't talked to you about him, so you may know him already, but this is a track by Drumma Boy.
Okay.
And it's called I Said What I Said. Why we're kind of coming there, I'm taking you with, is because it's featuring not only the kind of legendary Ludacris, of all people, but also Snow, the Product, the indomitable force that is Snow, the Product. Everywhere she goes, the snow melts. I don't know, but she's great.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, one thing, I would say, especially in the past year or so, she has really stepped up her game. I mean, just always improving, so I'm pretty curious to see how this one's going to go down. And Ludacris was a pretty big name at one time.
I know Ludacris, you know what I mean? Like, he was, he's been around a long time, and he's done a couple tracks that I really liked.
Yeah.
And he did that famous one, right? Didn't he do that? Oh, that was Coolio, never mind. Aged myself there. But, so when you say, before we jump in, you say that Snow's been up in her game over the last year. Do you mean like output or even like, her quality of her...
Quality, everything.
Everything. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
And her output, too. I mean, it's just like she was just like kind of like in her bedroom and making her own stuff. And you're seeing more and more collaborations lately with real talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. It's cool.
I mean, to be fair, she's always collaborated with somebody with real talent. You know what I mean? But now you're just like, Ludacris is a little more mainstream, and you know what I mean?
Right. He definitely is. And well, I say we check it out, and this will be kind of new for me for Drumma Boy, all told. But I'm curious to hear this whole thing come together.
Yeah.
All right, Drumma Boy, I said what I said.
All righty.
Said what I said, ho. I said what I said, ho. Yeah. Said what I said. Still nobody fucking with me. Whole crew, all we do is ball like niggas stuck in the bubble with me. Go against me? Not smart, I'm the grand wizard. You want no parts, you a scarecrow. You get no brain like the Tin Man, you got no heart. Cowardly lying, y'all be cowardly lying about all the money you make or the money you fake. 22 acres raining money, soon as you come in my gate, let it monsoon. Where the stormtroopers, if stars warring, I'm George Lucas. Don't blame me if your whore choosing like Eazy-E. I was born ruthless. Attitude is on nigga rich and driving whips off the dealership. Fuck school, all I had to learn was reading contracts and good penmanship. No censorship, this is real as it gets. I'm a boss, boy, you a worker. I'm a savage dog, my catalog will kill all rappers in a verse.
Party through the roof, yeah. They know we the truth, yeah. She look like that, ooh, yeah. They gon' buy the two, yeah. We be D like them truths, yeah. Got it in my roots, yeah. We gon' show it, don't lose it, yeah. End up in the news, yeah.
It's a champagne poppin' ass, Impala hoppin' ass, Mexicana bitch bout to pop shit. Por si no sabían, esta mami go from speaking Spanish hasta barras in inglés, I'll give you options. I'm up in this bitch, I got the whippin' bitches topless. Got it on my own, I know the margins and the profits. I listen to tell it how it is and this shit's obvious. It's ludicrous how much money I got up in my pocket. But I got me some haters, I'll get to them later. I'm up in Colombia buying apartments in Grenada. Everywhere I go, I take my flag and I wave it. Sign myself to myself, and now I only talking acres. I'm a big bag, get a bad bitch, break her off. Big talker, but I bet on everything I talk about. I'm a looker like my mother and a fighter like my father. Now my cousins out here looking like an episode of Locked Up. If I said it, then I meant it. Bitch, I keep it 100, so I'm checking your percentage. If I want it, then I get it. No cosign, real bad bitches think they own credit. If I said it, then I meant it. Bitch, I keep it 100, so I'm checking your percentage. If I want it, then I get it. No cosign, real bad bitches think they own credit.
Yeah. They know we the truth, yeah. She look like that, ooh, yeah. They gon' buy the two, yeah. We be D like them truths, yeah. Got it in my roots, yeah. We gon' show it, don't lose it, yeah. End up in the news, yeah.
Said what I said, ho.
I said what I said, oh.
I said what I said, ho.
I said what I said, bitch.
It's a kind of no for me, dog.
Okay.
I tell you right off, it was really nice to hear Ludacris's voice again.
Right.
It was awesome, the straight out Luda, here I am, boom, he always jumped on, like that. It was
Right,
good.
right.
Not my
Okay.
favorite out of Snow, just saying, wasn't my favorite, She kind of came on with like trying to be angry, almost like trying to be on a Luda level, and I'm like, just, she ended up fine, I mean, it was no big deal, but it wasn't my favorite rip of hers, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
And then it is interesting that like who they three are, right? Seems like you got a mumble rapper, an OG, nowadays OG, Ludacris,
Yeah.
and probably the most preeminent, independent, female artist anyway.
Right.
Just a neat mix, but one verse each. He's just doing his little mumble between. I don't know, in and out. I wasn't feeling that whole thing. It didn't feel like like it was connect, like they were in the same room together. I know they rarely are, but it didn't even feel like the ideas were one.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you. I really, honestly, all right. So I liked the thick 808 bass, right?
Yeah,
that was
yes.
cool. I was like, whoa, okay.
But
But
that's for
yeah,
Luda, isn't it? Because that's a Luda's era thing.
yeah, today a little bit too, sure. I
That's
mean,
kind of getting
usually,
rid of it, though. It's the
yeah,
best thing ever, and they're kind of like phasing it out for the fucking mumble guys.
yeah, partly that, and partly for like, because it doesn't come across as well on the systems a lot of people listen to. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So it's like
There's a
that.
technical reason too.
Yeah, but I mean, definitely, well, there's definitely still that around, but definitely not that big round one. It tends to be a little more, But anyhow, so yeah, didn't really. I don't know. Like, I feel like the flow on Ludacris wasn't really there. Honestly, I didn't. It's an okay track, but definitely,
It's a no K track
yeah, yeah.
because
It's not something that I would ever listen to again.
no, that's the
Honestly, that's
problem,
the thing.
and it's really listen. Some tracks are like that.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite albums all time. They've got a couple duds in there.
Hmm.
They're not the ones I need to hear all the time. Or if I love them that much, I hear them
Right.
a million times, then I finally like it. You know what I mean? You make
Right.
yourself like it. But this is not just a kind of a pass. It's a little bit, straight up, it's a bit disappointing because of the talent that's involved. I want to hear this song over and over again. You would think of a song that has these artists in it,
Yeah.
but I don't even want to hear it again,
Right. You got to edit it and keep on listening to it. So,
I
you
know
know.
it doesn't happen often, but when it's bad, it's
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
mute it a lot, and like,
Right.
oh god. But still, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
disappointing, man. It was just here and gone. I can't even. I said what I said, ho, and she was like, I said what I said, yo, and I was like, okay,
okay.
you
Yeah.
know,
We heard what you said,
we
and
heard what
that's
you
going to
said.
be about all
I
we said.
You said what you said, but you didn't tell us what you said.
Right.
So why do I care?
Yeah.
I don't know. It fell a little flat. Too bad. They're not all winners, but it's always worth checking out with that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, I give it a .07 out of 100.
Well, with that
That's-
said,
I mean, come on. You got to fight for your meals, and this thing, they just expect a 7-course meal to land in their lap or something. Earn it.
sometimes it's like that. There's sometimes it's going to be something like people are like really hyped and excited about, like this one eclipsed the Dax track that just came out the day before, right? And then sometimes you just have too much of ensemble, right? And that's really difficult. There's a lot of, tracks that I feel like would be so good throughout history of hip hop and things like that. It's just too ensemble, and it's just like it's like, what if there was some back and forth, like instead of one verse, there'd be something
It was
mixed in. Yeah,
It was as cheap a payday making track as I've ever seen. Drumma Boy ponied up some bucks on his end, got those two, had them do a verse each. Didn't tell him he was going to do nothing himself. Put it together. Ain't never heard of him before, and I don't think I'm going to hear about him again.
This comes into liability lawsuit area, man.
What? Saying I don't like anyone or how they do in business?
Complaining, yeah.
I mean, what do you mean? Whatever. Like, what's your least favorite movie? Titanic or something? You could bitch about that $200 million they wasted on that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just.
Well, I mean, I just don't know the evolution of how this track came about. But,
me neither.
But
me neither. But
obviously, some crosstalk, and somebody agreed to do it. Somebody else agreed to do it. Whether there was a
made it happen
or not.
This right here. Why else would they ever show up to this piece of shit? You mean? Mad respect for everyone who made money off of this track. Right. And mad sick and disgrace for everyone who had to listen to it.
Well, definitely next time there's a collaboration, let's just hope that the two people, everybody talks to each other and says,
at least
hey, by
once.
the way, this is the topic. We can go like a crazy love song where there's like, what was it? The Sensibility, where there's like 5 dudes, but they all were on topic. You know what I mean?
That's I agree.
That's what kind of felt like was missing here.
Next time, let's email each other once. Okay, right. That would get us a lot further along than this steaming pile of horse shit.
Okay.
All right. Well,
that's enough.
We'll use one of those endings and be done. I'll cut some of this. All right. See ya.
Bye.